could get used to this.
What do you mean?
I mean, I could do this every day
Why?
because you never actually walk into school and this feels so special.
Very proud day.
Nervous?
Excited?
Yeah.
First day?
Yeah.
What do you want to say to the camera? What do you want to say to you in a week's time when you watch this back?
I will regret saying that I am nervous.
It's okay to be nervous, mate. There's so much change, okay? Love you. How are you feeling?
Nervous, a bit anxious, a bit pity, you know, like that horrible feeling at the pit of your stomach.
You'll do a better job than I will. Do you want to give some context as to like what this morning was about? Because people have noticed we are tagged up right now with Heartlands
Lanyard, it's a parent badge.
Parent badge that I'm definitely going to lose, but we'll find out how long it takes me to lose it.
Today is the boys' first, let's say, half day at Heartland School. So today was for all new students attending Hartlands. So we went in with them this morning, went to the auditorium, we got a speech from the principal, and then all the boys...
Is it weird saying principal, by the way?
No, I like it.
I like it as well. It's a new title for me to say, principal.
So
is it principal or principal? Principal. Principal?
Principal.
Come on.
I don't like this. I'm not the green man.
You were willing to do it with the kids this morning because we were running slightly behind.
Yeah, but...
Let's wait here, there's cars this side.
They're both feeling a little bit nervous, a bit anxious, but as we said, that's completely normal with starting a new school. Everything's new to them. It's a huge school, but it's exciting. I mean, when the teachers were talking, I actually felt like I was going to well up. It sounds crazy because we'd only been sat there for a few minutes, but it almost like solidified the choice of choosing that school for me.
So weird you mentioned that. So firstly, you mentioned sort of welling up. God's honest truth, I was standing outside Riley's classroom, or the class where all the kids were in, and looking at Riley, fully welling up. I was trying to work out why, and a couple of things came through my head. One, this now feels like home.
Yeah.
That was the feeling that was like coming over me. I was like, oh, okay, this now feels like home. Secondly, again, keeping it super transparent and everything on the vlog, I'm like, all right, now this feels like home. I want to make sure that we do everything we can to sustain, enjoy and grow and live here together. So I'm like, okay. So then all the natural anxiety is kicking around that.
Yeah. I think, like you say, like we've moved them from the UK out of the school where they were happy, it was a great school, to a new country, to a new school where they've got to make new friends. It's kind of like, wow, we need to make this work, and also like feeling like that school is the right school for them.
Yeah, cements it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It kind of makes you go, wow.
It's like, yeah, like we're not, you know, we've been like we've said on previous weeks, like we have still felt like we're on holiday, whereas this now feels very real. It's like there's no going back now. Like we need to make it work because.
What was that sound you just made?
Yeah, and just like the proud.
By the way, sorry, let me just interrupt. That point you just made around, like we now need to make it work. That's the feeling that came over me, because up until now, and I'm not saying it wasn't a two-way door, it was never open, but because there was no other, it was just us on holiday as a family. I think we've moved because we've got the apartments, working and stuff like that, but they haven't. They've been on holiday mode. And now our two boys are starting a new chapter in their life, which is huge for them. Yeah. I'm super excited for them. And one thing that I learned today, by the way, is the power of a smile. You know, walking into the school. Yeah,
I think that's what made me so emotional as well. Like, I don't know, like all the teachers just seemed so friendly. I mean, they even mentioned like, you know, they said that they're a family there at Heartlands. Like, that's the feeling that you got. Like, you got welcomed. It wasn't like.
No, but it's very easy to say you're a family, but I don't know how, but to make you feel like it with every single person, every teacher greeting you, welcoming you with such excitement. That was exactly what the boys needed today. Yeah,
and that's a feeling that we got when we did a tour of the school as well. And that's like one of the reasons why we chose it. Like, we didn't get that same feeling at the other school tours that we did, to get a warm welcome and to feel, because ultimately you're there every single day, you know, and maybe that's why it was
on a scooter. No, we're not on a scooter yet, but we saw someone coming out and we were like,
yeah, should we go and get a scooter later?
That woman's got the right idea. So
and maybe that's why it was so emotional, that I got emotional when they left when they left Hilltop back in the UK, because that was like a family. That's the same level of friendliness and welcome and greeting that you got every morning on the gate. A warm welcome, a smile. If there was any issues, you'd always be listened to straight away, and you know, the boys were looked after there, and I feel like that is the same at Heartland.
And by the way, fully aware, we've been there for half an hour, but there is that feeling, and again, everything comes down to not what they say and how they make you feel. They made us feel safe, they made us feel like the kids are in a great place. We're going to go back in a couple of hours. For me and you right now, I think it's just grab a coffee, hang out. It's a bank holiday back in the UK, which has landed perfectly. So look forward to catching up with the boys. I think we're going to go for a lunch with the boys in a little bit, debrief, have a good catch up. So here's the plan. We just put the boys up. So we're thinking, Reg, about we go back, get you changed from this wonderful uniform, go out to lunch at the Buy Mall, followed by a really important trip to Candylicious.
There's bigger ones, but there's not normal ones. Let's see how much this thing weighs.
So you can top that up till you get to 250 grams.
Deal!
Hey, okay. It's getting there.
I'm annoyed.
Why?
I had that game and I gave it away at the last minute. So annoyed.
Is the camera helping?
No.
One more?
Yeah. Go.
So as a quick debrief, there were some expletives in that game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Luckily the camera wasn't on the whole time, but the fact that there was some swearing involved means we are getting competitive, which is fun, which means we're getting better and able to actually hold ourselves in a game of paddle. Looking forward to our first game of duos. Whoever you are in Dubai, we're coming for you. So as a quick time check, what's the time?
8:42.
So it's 8:42, so we walked the kids to school, came straight here, go and pick lunch up. We'll be, I guess, at our desks by just after 9 o'clock UAE time.
Just
So
after 9 o'clock, after go to the shop and showering and walking. It's 8:42. No, we're not going to be at our desk for 9 o'clock.
clearly Sarah's planning on dawdling.
Babe, it's going to take 10 minutes to walk back, let alone go to the shop and shower. If it's out bored, you can't get rough.
So, the walk to school is incredibly hot. Where's Sarah? So this is the first time picking the boys up on the new scooters. Much quicker. Quick review, how do you find that? First scooter trip to school?
Fast, nice breeze, but I don't like the bumps, don't like going up and down the bumpy bits.
She needs to be braver. I've just shouted back. I was like, speed up, be brave.
I probably like it when there's more people where I can go super slow. I like the bell.
Next, we've got to see how easy it is to get both boys on them and get back. Should be easy. I've seen other people do it. If they can do it, we can do it. It's just whether we can do it without crashing.
So I was on that second one, and then I swam from there to there, and then I did that 3 times.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. I'm in my PE kit, very comfy, no tie. Can I judge while you're doing it?
Definitely not. First scoot trip with Riles, what do you think?
Amazing. He's gonna crash.
I'm one-handed with a kid on the scooter. All right, the big question. 1, where are we? And 2, how do you feel?
We're literally at the Rugby Sevens, and we're about to go in, and it looks really good. There's like so many kids, so many coaches. And
You miss rugby, don't you?
yeah, I really missed it, like, for the past few weeks, because I used to have a really good team. We used to have very good friendships, and I was there for like 4 years.
Probably 5,
Yeah.
including micros. So Riley was a superstar at rugby. It was something that we did every weekend together, and it was like our time together, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And last year I came to the Rugby Sevens. No, we all came to the Rugby Sevens as a family for a day.
Yeah.
And we were looking for a local rugby club. There's 2
this
clubs here, the
stadium.
Hurricanes and the Exiles. And today he's doing a taster session to see how he gets on, whether he enjoys it. And hopefully we've got a new local
Good
club.
start, there's ice cream.
There's ice cream. All right, let's go and try and find the pitch. What was that look for? Last time I pointed the camera at you when you...
Am I not allowed in?
No, not
What
like
do you mean? What was you going to say? Was you going to say when I look rough?
that. No, I wasn't going to say when you look rough.
Are you implying that I look rough right now?
With your hair. Sorry guys, I need to get sorry and get...
God, I look such a little glow going on.
So we've just managed to find the clubhouse for the Exiles, which is pretty awesome. I'll try and get some B-roll without capturing. I think one thing I'm mindful of, like being here, is Reggie's got his fan on. One thing I'm mindful of being here is like not pointing the camera at absolute strangers and kids. Cheers, Reg. One thing that you found, in case anyone is looking for a rugby club or thinking about it, so we're at the Severn Stadium. In the UK, it would just be me and Riley going. You want to come here now, don't you? Why?
Well, because I'm a supportive mum and I wanted to be here for his first taster session, for one. But 2, the youth, Minneton Youth overall manager walked us from the place where we parked, walked us all the way,
Dave,
to the pitch that Riley was on, and you can hang out. There's a pool next to the clubhouse, so it was like you guys can use it while Riley's doing a training session. You're allowed to use it after. It's all like part of the clubhouse. So very, very different to me avoiding training sessions in the UK early on a Sunday morning when it was cold, wet and miserable and muddy.
just on that, in terms of like first impressions, one thing I loved as soon as Riley got on the pitch, it's one thing I just love about rugby, I guess, it's just the culture. It was, hey guys, this is Riley. Everyone introduce yourself and shake hands. All the kids came up, shook hands. He settled in instantly, which is amazing. One of the things that we sort of like just discussed as one of the benefits is feels like we've got a community building in Hartlands around the school. This definitely feels like a second community with friendships in Riley. Can imagine coming here afterwards, and as well as us two, like building some friendships here as well. So very much looking forward to that. The only downside of this whole thing, and it is a massive one, is they have Costa, not Starbucks, and we are coffee snobs. But we won't hold that against them.
For the record, getting Adam to drink a Costa, I never thought I would see a day. I'm just going to put this out there. This is better than the ones that I've had at Starbucks.
I got your ring on. It's like welded on. There's your pictures.
Yeah,
How did you find it?
it was amazing. And as you could tell, pretty exhausted. I did score, and everybody was like after, oh, you're pacey. Yeah, really nice. They want to play to win, definitely.
Teammates, something all right?
Yeah, certainly right. They're really nice.
The big most important question is, do you want to come back here and join us?
Yes, definitely.
Are you in? You locked in?
I am locked.
All right. Firstly, sorry about the audio there. Still trying to work out how to get good ambient background sound without fully isolating the voice and it sounding really weird. And I completely failed at the rugby pitch, but it is what it is. I will fix it. Someone pointed out in the comments and I completely agree. I'm going to get that fixed. So right now it's Sunday morning. I normally try and get the vlog fully edited for a Saturday and scheduled for a Sunday, but it's been a bit scrappy this week, I'm going to be honest with you, looking back at the vlog, but it's been a busy old week. So firstly, kids starting school, over the moon that they've settled in well. It's such a weight off mine and Sarah's mind. One thing that we mentioned is it definitely feels like home now. There's definitely a shift in terms of how it feels here. So that's been a huge win this week. We ended up getting those scooters, and I don't think I mentioned it, I just couldn't keep walking to school in that heat, seeing these parents whiz by, and I was like, I can get 30 minutes back if I just buy 2 scooters today. So we headed out, got the scooters, which I have no regrets, amazing purchase. And then thought I'd give you a quick update as to what's coming this week. Actually, we ended up hanging out at the clubhouse at the Exiles, and if any of that team watched this vlog at any point, just want to say a huge thank you. You made us feel so welcomed. Like within a few hours, we felt like we were part of the club. Super excited. Think Reggie might be trying out, not sure. He might be having a tasting session. Those sessions are Saturday mornings and Thursday evenings, so they're going to become non-negotiables within the calendar. I think it'll be really great for everyone. And in terms of next week, we've got something pretty cool lined up. It's mine and Sarah's 10-year wedding anniversary. So just making sure I don't get hit by cars walking through the car park. It's mine and Sarah's 10-year wedding anniversary. And we're going to take you along with us to the Atlantis. We're going to the Atlantis, the Palm, for one night, a little bit of a staycation, and heading out to a beautiful restaurant that we went to called Nobu. Super special treat for us. 10 years with a wifey. Look at this. Casual. Great colour. So we'll take you along with that. On that note, audio is probably going to get isolated and be echoing again here. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in next week's vlog. Stay well, guys. Bye bye.